So, did you hear the update about Taylor Swift's Eras tour, which is that she is annihilating numbers and she's coming for Beyonce, actually.
Yeah.
From what I've seen on social media, her fans are so amazing. I just love, what are
Mm.
they, Swifties?
Swifties, hardcore.
Let's just talk brass tacks here for a sec. So the Eras Tour has already, since March, has already grossed over $300 million. And they're going to August. So it's a 5-month tour.
Yeah.
Amazing for Taylor to be doing this. Like, her stamina is insane because I think each show is over 3 hours long that she
Yeah.
does.
They're huge production show. I'm sure everybody is, if you haven't been lucky enough to get a ticket, because you see those videos going viral too, just people just sitting there, just refreshing their phones, just trying to get in, waiting forever, just trying to get a ticket. But I'm sure you've seen footage from the show, and it is quite a production spectacular.
Yeah, well, and this is resulting in just massive spikes in like the
Yeah.
economy for the United States, and you see these cities who are like, we haven't seen this kind of influx in tourism, but just general money, right?
Right.
Tourism, big events bring in a lot of cash flow. Like, even when Super Bowl was here in Arizona, we were pitching the state to get certain permits, and one of the things we had to look at is just like, look at how much money the Super Bowl is going to bring. So please give us
Right.
what we need so we can do this. But
Right.
anyway, with what she's doing, what was it? So Beyonce's record for her Renaissance tour was a jaw-dropping $2 billion earned, right?
Yeah.
And so with Taylor Swift, she's looking at, I think it's 1.6 billion, so she's
Right.
just behind Beyonce.
But what she's doing for these cities is incredible. I mean, they're saying that they haven't seen these numbers since the pandemic, since before then. And the average, I think I was seeing they had all kinds of surveys of asking fans things. And I guess the average concert goer to Taylor Swift, you Swifties out there, are spending $1,300 per show for
Yeah.
tickets, for your outfits, for your travel, your food. And they're saying that that's $720 higher than their intended budget. But then they polled them again, and it said that 71% of them said that it was worth it, and 91 said they would do it again. Because she's putting on these shows. People love Taylor Swift, and I even read somewhere that when she goes to these cities, she's also like doing stuff for the city. She's
Right.
also helping the
Right.
economy, like charitable work and things like that. So pretty cool that these tours are doing crazy. And you mentioned Beyonce. She did a show in Sweden. So this is worldwide, this impact of just boosting economies everywhere. And Beyonce in Sweden, she did 2 shows, and the hotel prices soared, and inflation saw a 0.2% bump that month, which is very rare. One of the chief economics said. Pretty
Wow.
crazy.
Wow. Yeah, because I was thinking we went to Las Vegas. That was the last show festival. So we
Right.
went to the Sick New World festival, and that trip probably cost like $1,200. So I'm wondering if they're making the $1,300 per show that Swifties are paying also for locals, right? Because they're like, some of it includes outfits, travel,
Yeah.
food. But I'm just wondering if they're kind of going big on the merch. And then also, what does that even look like? If you are doing merch and there's like 50,000 people in an arena show, like, just imagine that. So anyway, that's how we're at $300 million gross, with an estimated 1.6 billion estimated, once we get to the end of this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great that, for such a long time, during the height of the pandemic, just a lot of things were shut down. And it's great to see that these artists are, getting back out there, and people are coming out to shows. Everyone's having a good time. And, we haven't seen spectacles like these Beyonce and Taylor Swift shows in a long time, with just people just going nuts, people camping outside, people just all day there. You see, if they can't even get in, and they're having their own little concerts outside these Taylor Swift concerts, just listening and singing along. It's a real moment if you're a Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah, and even if not, I mean, you were showing me a clip from her show where she dives into the stage. It's amazing. And then they also have this technology where they have wristbands that are basically LEDs.
Mm-hmm.
And so for, a venue of 50,000 people, they will coordinate the LEDs to light up, so there will be big hearts and there'll be
Right.
waves going through the audience. I mean,
Super
it's
cool.
and this is great for just general economic, growth and hopeful inflation and all the things.
And showing that big production tours, work, and they are profitable, and they can have an impact. So, this is just raising the bar for future shows and future artists coming out there trying to be the next big tour.
Yeah, and if you are a Taylor Swift fan and you've been to her Eras tour, concerts of any kind, let us know in the comments. What did you think? How was it? What did you feel? Like, give us all the details.